Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Whoops, and look at that, we've got a little visitor here. Oh, great, I love that. We'll just ignore the little interruption. Okay, so, sorry about that. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This reading, it covers a period from December 26th, when we have the new moon in Capricorn, until January 24th, the new moon in Aquarius. And this new moon has us appreciating all the good in the world and in nature, and the importance of staying close to nature. So get out in nature, and if you can, go barefoot, go for a hike, go for a walk, go for a swim, if that's something that's available to you at this time. You'll find balance when you listen to your body and follow your instincts. The new moon in an earth sign will also give you intense feelings for physical contact. So go ahead and cuddle up to the ones that you love, even if they're your pets, your dogs, your cats, your birds, whatever it might be. Both the sun and the moon are in Capricorn, so you'll be happiest when you have a dream in motion, when you're working towards what it is you want to achieve. And you most likely won't enjoy a lot of idle or downtime. So make sure that you guys are ready to get to work. But I know my Virgos are always pretty much working hard, so it won't be anything new for you. This is a great time to set your intentions and start anew with fresh goals in mind. Wipe the slate clean. And let's go ahead and let's get this done, Virgo. This new moon also coincides with the solar eclipse, so people born with personal planets in the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, will be mostly affected at this time. I'm doing a separate reading that covers the solar eclipse, so keep a lookout for that. Now, I am going to be pulling 5 tarot cards with additional oracle cards at the end for final messages from Spirit. But this spread is meant to identify your intentions for the upcoming cycle, show you what you need to learn in order to cultivate and eventually manifest those intentions during the next full moon on January 10th in Cancer, or the next new moon, which we have coming up on January 24th in Aquarius. So a lot of really important stuff going on here, guys. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. While I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask you to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if and only if that's something you like to do. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you guys want to get updates when I upload any new media. All right, and thank you for being on this journey with me, you guys. You guys are awesome, and I just love that you're listening. It means a lot to me. So let's go ahead and get into this Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages? Ooh, what is that? That's the 6 of Cups wants to pop out. Very nice. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I can't do this. I don't know what's going on with you Virgos, but interruptions, All right, you got to focus, Virgo. Let's focus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month, for the new moon reading in Capricorn. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the new moon in Capricorn? Okay. Okay. Wow. Yes, Virgo. Your overall energy here is the High Priestess. This High Priestess energy really speaks to using your intuition. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that you might not be able to intellectually analyze or understand, but it does also mean that there's so much going on. There's divine timing at work, and there's a lot of things going on in the background, okay, that you can't see to make all of this happen. And remember that the whole universe and all of mankind is sort of aligning to bring about the manifestations that are for your highest good. We do have the Emperor in reverse. You may have been dealing with an authority figure who was a little bit draconian or very strict, or somebody who was sort of setting up their own boundaries but then crossing yours at the same time. Ooh, and underneath that we have the Empress. Some of you might be going through a breakup, okay? Or you might be in a partnership. The Emperor is, the divine partner of the Empress. And we have them both here upside down. So there might have been some sort of scandal, there might have been some sort of heartbreak, there might have been cheating, there might have been some sort of lack of trust between the two of you. Okay, and we do have the Hanged Man, so this is you guys maybe on a break or taking a time out. Remember, the Empress and the Emperor doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It could be any sort of partnership, and it could also be your relationship with your higher self. So the really importance of sort of pulling back, because I feel like you're trying to analyze what's going on, and Spirit is saying there's a lot of stuff happening that maybe you can't see. So it's a great time to sort of pull back. The Page of Wands says there maybe wasn't enough planning in the situation. You may have let your ego sort of get a hold of you and sort of move forward, even though my Virgos, you guys are very service oriented. You guys are also very, you guys are methodical and you guys do plan a lot, okay? But whatever it was, you kind of went for it, and it really kind of probably threw you off balance, all right? But let's go ahead and get into this reading and see how much that resonates with you guys. All right, so the first card out is the Seven of Cups. It's in reverse, so it's really pulling me back to the Six of Cups. I feel like you're really holding on to something nostalgic, something from the past. It could be a relationship. It could be a past hurt or a past disappointment. It could be a partnership, or it could be that you're looking too much to the past right now to, to stay in the present and then focus on like your future plans and what it is you want to manifest. All right, the Seven of Cups is all about, also you might be receiving a lot of offers at this time, and it might be a little bit confusing for you. So again, like we saw this Hanged Man coming up and the High Priestess, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. So I'm really asking you, Spirit's really saying, Virgo, pull back, wait till you have all the information, wait for a little bit more clarity before you move forward with whatever this is. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse, which is Capricorn energy. What's blocking you? Again, this is you holding on to something. All right, this is you really needing to let go here. You really need to let go of something that no longer serves you, whether it's a relationship, it's a thought process, it's a toxic negative behavior pattern that's really holding you back, or it could be a Capricorn person. Okay, remember the Devil in reverse, if we reverse the word, it's called lived. So it is all of these life experiences, and it might be some sort of experience of love, money, wealth, job, whatever it might be, but something that you really need, it's time to let go of so that you can move forward. Remember, endings mean new beginnings, so don't be afraid of them. Okay, the intentions you should set, we have the Five of Cups showing up in reverse. The Five of Cups, I love this card because he's got, his head sliced in half, and there's that maze there, right? The Five of Cups in the upright would be some sort of emotional disappointment, you feeling quite sad, feeling like you've lost something, and really holding on to that. But when this is in the reverse, it's really bringing me back to, it's saying letting go. Okay, so you really need to let go of something, Virgo. For some of you, it's going to be a relationship that's already ended and you're kind of hung up on it. Remember, the things that you talk about and think about most shape who you are. So if you find yourself always talking negatively about your partner, or if you always find yourself talking about how poorly you were treated in the past, this is going to be the reality that you're creating, and Spirit wants you to let go of that. The Five of Cups in reverse takes us back to the Four of Cups energy, which is about pulling back, meditating, getting in touch with Spirit, getting in touch with your feelings, trying to figure out, recognize the benefits of meditation for your happiness, Virgo. And that really should be the intentions that you guys are setting on, focusing on finding that clarity, relaxing, meditating, becoming one with yourself and your emotions, healing and clearing any negative emotions, I'm getting any sort of victimology, if you find yourself feeling like all of these bad things happen to me, remember, but things don't happen to you. You are the agent, right? Obviously, I'm not talking about, attacks or wars or things like that, but remember that everything that we do shapes who we are and where we are. Okay, so really sort of getting out of, if you find yourself slipping into any victim mentality, Spirit is saying, that needs to go, okay? The information that I need to help cultivate my intentions, Page of Swords. There is some information coming to you, and you're going to get it. So you're going to get some sort of message. It's either a text message or an email. It could be somebody that you overhear somebody talking, because this can be also my spying card, or you see something on social media that's really going to give you a lot of clarity. That's either going to help you let go of this toxic energy or relationship that you're holding on to, or, this toxic situation. It could be a work environment as well. Although I do have a lot of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out. We have Capricorn, and now we have air signs as well, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So they might be coming from people with those signs in those charts or that are exhibiting those qualities. But the Page of Swords is like a new beginning, somebody starting new. You can see he's writing a letter. It's some sort of communication that's going to really bring you a lot of clarity at this time. The positive energy that's going to emerge during this phase, Virgo, this is the King of Wands. This is you being a boss. This is you having like so much attractive energy. This is you, whatever you touch, turning into gold. As long as you really, really work through these energies that I was talking about earlier. This is you setting boundaries. This is you standing your power. This is you also detaching from trying to micromanage everything. Because remember that the High Priestess, it talks about also about these cycles of the moon and these readings that I do. She's very much attached to the moon, but letting things take its natural course, not trying too much to control every situation. And that's going to bring you all of this passion and everything that you've wanted. And that's very, very powerful and beautiful energy for you, Virgo. The King of Wands is also very attractive physically and sexually. So again, you might find yourself with this Seven of Cups having a lot of offerings, a lot of people, that want a piece of you, Virgo, at this time. Again, Spirit asks you to be very discerning and make sure you let go of any past hurts and disappointments and let go of those negative thought patterns, toxic behaviors, or relationships that no longer serve you. Okay, but there is a message coming to you at this time, Virgo, that's going to give you a lot of clarity, so don't worry. Okay, we have movement, choices, and decisions. This is like the Two of Wands coming out. This is you. You're ready. I think you've been studying, you've been analyzing. Remember, you can't understand everything with just your analytical mind and see empirical results. Empirical results would be things that you can actually touch, you can see, that you can make sense of, because Spirit's saying there's a lot that you're not privy to. And it's not just you, Virgo, it's all of us. There's a lot of stuff that's happening that we can't quite analyze or understand, but don't let your analytical mind get in the way of the blessings that are coming to you. You do have decisions and choices to make. Remember, the things that you talk about and think about the most make up who you are. So if you find yourself talking about how you've been hurt so bad all the time, or you find yourself talking about how much money you've lost and how you've been wronged, that's putting yourself in a victim mentality. Okay. Also, again, if you're talking about how much you need, it's telling, the universe that you don't have, and that's what you're going to attract. You're going to continue to attract that sort of nothingness or that void. Okay. So really important, the choice is yours. And then we have the third eye chakra, of course, coming out. The third eye chakra speaks so well with the High Priestess energy, the importance of using your intuition. Some of you might have your third eye blocked. Some of you might not be able to see something because you're still maybe a little bit focused on these past hurts and disappointments. That Seven of Cups, lots of introspection is needed. You need to sort of ground yourself. Remember, this new moon is a great time to, hug the ones that you're nearest and dearest to, but also get out in nature, get barefoot, in order for you to sort of clear that third eye, to get a clear vision so that you can move forward. Really nice energy here, you guys. That third eye chakra, there are also some beautiful meditations that you can do online that will help you sort of clear that third eye chakra. Okay, I see some of you might be rubbing your eyes as I'm talking to you right now. I just see somebody rubbing their eyes. Either you've just woken up, or something like maybe you feel like there's some dust in your eyes. Okay. Additional messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon. There we go, kicking off that rooster. Additional messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Owl Spirit, you see clearly. This came out. I love that, because this 4 and 3 adds up to another 7, and the rooster is agreeing with us. Third eye chakra, right now I think things aren't very clear. There are things that are happening. There's divine timing at work. You might not understand analytically or be able to see why things are happening, or the reason they're happening the way that they are, but you will be able to see clearly. But you're going to receive some sort of message. Again, that third eye, it's so awesome. I love how this resonates. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and pull an additional message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Then we have Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Yeah, so don't make any huge decisions right now. Right now, work on you. Take your daily steps, do your daily practice, okay? Because again, what you want is coming to you. The King of Wands, you're going to get what you've been asking for. You're going to manifest your dreams and your desires, Virgo. But right now, you just have to sort of take those baby steps right now. And the most important thing is making sure that you see things clearly. Okay, because right now you don't have the whole picture. You don't have all of the information. So it's time to sort of pull back, and you might have to wait for unconventional solutions, okay, to come to you, either through meditation or through prayer, or just through, you know, again, walking in the woods, getting in touch with nature, my dear Virgos. All right, peace. I love that. 2 and 3 is a 5 card. 5s are about change. So during this time of change, but it will bring about peace for you, Virgos, okay? Even though I feel like you don't feel like you have a lot of peace right now. Yep, they're agreeing with me. So funny. All right, so as some of you know, I'm in a different location. I'm in the Caribbean for the next 2 months. So it's hot. I have the windows open, so you'll definitely hear weird noises, hence the roosters. You might hear music blasting, hammers, well, you name it. All right, additional messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Additional messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Service. This is your card, Virgo. You guys are the sign of Virgos. Virgos are the sign of service. I feel good when I can help others. And right now, if you can't see clearly, if you're not at peace, okay, if you're a little bit focused, or you have some sort of unhealthy attachment to a person or a thing or an idea, okay, or a behavior, you know, then you're not going to be able to help others if your cup isn't full, Virgo. This is very similar to the Capricorn reading. You know, they had, Capricorns were overextended, kind of as usual, right? So if you have any Capricorn in your chart, go ahead and check out those messages. And Virgo, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Again, for some of you, I think your analytical mind has been getting in the way, and it's kind of time for you to start a spiritual journey. Okay, trying to, you might be a skeptic about these readings. You might be a skeptic about, a relationship or a person, and that introspection is really needed to bring you some clarity. Open up that third eye. We are all born with intuition. We all have it. Okay, so it might just be time for you to start cultivating those things. Take up Reiki, take up yoga, or maybe reading cards yourself, or maybe just simply listening to these messages. All right, they're not only, the messages that I have, but there are amazing YouTube readers out there. Whatever it is you need to do, Virgo, so you can grow and expand your awareness and consciousness. It's going to be very important. All right, final message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon in Capricorn. Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone, and especially within yourself. Virgo, this is a beautiful reading for you guys. I love you so much. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Sorry about the interruptions, the cat, the roosters. I feel like you guys might have a lot of interruptions on your course, but if you stay the course as you normally do, get in, dig deep, you guys this is gonna come to you. Again, this is you. Make sure you're compassionate with yourself as you're growing and as you're changing and as you're learning, because you will be doing better. Every time you raise your consciousness, whether you believe it or not, you're helping the rest of the world. Okay, Virgos, so please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share. Ring that notification bell if you haven't, if you want any messages from when I upload new media. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for listening.